He heaves it up down the middle and it's caught! Touchdown, Donovan Hinchy! Hinchy's gonna take it up the gut, he's in! He's in! Game over! Dysart wins it in a walk-off!
Yeah.
The journey began back on August 23rd, and here we are on November 1st for the regular season finale and the 3A Metro West Regional Championship for your Dysart Demons as they welcome the ALA West Foothills Guardians to town. Good evening, everyone. Derek Diesner here with you for tonight's highly anticipated matchup between the Guardians and the Demons. Tonight's game is a big one for these two teams with the 3A Metro West Regional Crown at stake. ALA West Foothills comes in ranked number 2 in 3A with an overall record of 9-0. They are a perfect 4-0 in the Metro West. Dysart currently ranked 16th in the 3A standings. They sit at 7-2 overall, 4-0 in Metro West region play. Dysart riding a 7-game winning streak as they take to the field here in El Mirage. ALA comes in on a 9-game win streak. One of these team streaks is coming to a close tonight, and the home fans hope that it's not for their Dysart Demons. Dysart last made the playoffs back in 2020 in the COVID-shortened season when they finished 3-2 overall. They will look to lock up a berth and the 3A Metro West Region Championship here this evening. If Dysart were to somehow come up on the short end of tonight's game, they will need some help to get an at-large bid. The playoffs begin next week, and 16 teams make it for the 3A West Crown. And again, tonight at number 16 in the 3A standings. Right now, we are going to pause for the playing, or singing, I should say, from the Dysart Choir for tonight's national anthem.
Great job by the DHS
choir, including
A great job by the Dysart High School choir for getting us started here this evening.
In the event of an emergency, instructions will be provided.
Team captains will head out to midfield for tonight's opening coin toss. Again, Dysart comes into tonight 7-2 overall, 4-0 in section play. ALA West Foothills 9-0 overall, 4-0 in section play. With this being final home game of the season for Dysart, they honored their 14 seniors during a pregame ceremony earlier this evening. Those seniors are Jason Bernard, CJ Ortega, Avion Bailey, Isaiah Roman, Luis Lopez, Tavon Manley, Isaiah Halliburton, Julian Miranda, Battery Asa, Noah Ramirez, William Stackhouse, Robert Van de Bosch, Alex Pupo, Pablo Miramontes. Those are the 14 seniors for Dysart, who are led by head coach John Ganados, born and bred here in El Mirage. His sister currently serves as the women's basketball head coach, and his son Kobe is an assistant coach on his staff. Other assistant coaches for Dysart High School: Thomas Gardea, Bill Hinchy Sr., Lyle Hollins, Joseph McDonald, and Taryn Rose.
Your devotion to our nation inspires us all, and your sacrifices will never be forgotten. Head coach John Ganados would like to share a personal thank you to his father, John Ganados, who served in the United States Navy, and to Raul Villarreal Jr., who served in the United States Air Force. Thank you so much for your support and contribution. Once a demon, always a demon.
Words from head coach John Ganados, with Veterans Day taking place next week. The military on everyone's mind here this evening, and we know how much that means to this Dysart program. You see the Dysart Demons on your screen. They'll be wearing their black tops, black bottoms, and matte black helmets. Red lettering and numbering outlined in white, and you see the demon ever so faintly on their helmet in red. ALA West Foothills, their colors are red, white, and blue, but you'll take a look at their jerseys here shortly. They have white tops, white bottoms, numbers and letters are in red, and they have red helmets with it looks like a black logo, but it's hard to tell with how shiny those helmets are. So the captains meet at midfield for tonight's opening coin toss. For Dysart, you see Avion Bailey, Isaiah Roman, Robert Van den Bosch, and number 44, and I apologize, we don't have a 44 on our roster. My assumption is it's another senior who had his jersey number change. We've had that a few times this season. So Dysart has elected to receive. Pre-game handshakes, and we are just about set for tonight's opening kickoff between the Demons and the Guardians. The 3A Metro West title on the line. ALA West Foothills coming in tonight. They won their last two games by a total of 75-0. Dysart coming in, again riding a 7-game win streak. They're coming off a victory last week at Odyssey Institute in Buckeye, a 43-0 victory. This is Dysart's first home game since back on October 4th when they won the thriller against Yuma 49-42. Ball will get teed up at the 40-yard line by kicker Brett Sauls. Dysart will have Donovan Hinchy and Avion Bailey waiting at their own 10-yard line. And we are underway at 6:59 local time. This ball will be returned from the 4-yard line. And the blockers opened up a hole for Donovan Hinchy, who returns that ball to the 30-yard line. There was a flag on the play, and it'll move Dysart back, as it will be 1st and 10 from about it looked like the 16-yard line, but they're going to move it back even further. They're going to spot that ball right outside the 11-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Demons. Isaiah Roman out of the gun. Flanked by Javon Christmas. Quick pass, complete. Pushed out of bounds around the 23-yard line. And that'll be a 1st down. Isaiah Halliburton on the grab to get this started.
The first pass is complete to Isaiah for a Dysart 1st down.
So Dysart moving the sticks on the first play of the game. Halliburton, just his 7th grab of the year, came into tonight with 6 receptions for 51 yards. Roman out of the gun, going to flip it to his tailback, who pushes forward for a couple. Javon Christmas on the carry. Some of the big playmakers to watch out for on this Dysart offense. Quarterback Isaiah Roman. You have Donovan Hinchy, Avion Bailey, Javon Christmas, CJ Ortega. They are very deep on their offensive skill players, and we'll see that as this evening goes on. The carry again to Javon Christmas, tackled at the 30-yard line. It'll be 3rd and 4 for the Demons. The ball at the 30 on the far hash mark. Two receivers split out to the near side. One up top. Roman out of the gun. Roman slings it to the near side. Pass is caught. Donovan Hinchy finally taken down by 3 to 4 Guardian defenders. We'll see where they spot him. They'll put that ball right at the 35-yard line, and that's good for a Dysart Demon 1st down. So they move the sticks yet again, and they keep the drive going. A good methodical drive by the Demons. That clock continues to run. They're picking up small chunks here and there, and they're keeping ALA West Foothills on their toes. The give is to Christmas. Tackled after a gain of 2. Bring up 2nd down and 8 for the Demons. We have flag fly, and the Dysart fans are proud of that. Sounds like it's going on ALA West Foothills. Still waiting for the official call, and they're going to call false start on the Demons. The umpire started moving in the other direction, thinking it was on ALA. It is not. And Dysart will now have the ball at the 32-yard line. It's going to be 2nd down and about 18. Excuse me, 2nd down and 13. Almost had some movement on the ALA line, but pushing forward and picking up a big chunk of yardage is Avion Bailey. You just see the burst of speed out of the backfield, and when he gets around the corner, he is dangerous. And after that penalty, now 3rd and short for the Demons. They get on the ball quickly. Isaiah Roman's going to keep it. Push forward. He's got the 1st down and some. And Dysart will move the chains again. 1st and 10 from the 47. The drive continues, and we're already 5.5 minutes into it. Roman out of the gun. Two receivers up top, one to the near side. He's going to give it to Javon Christmas right up the gut. Another first down for the Demons, tackled at the 41-yard line in Guardian territory. And the Demons keep it moving. They get on the ball quickly, trying to catch the Guardian defense off guard. On 1st and 10, Roman now will look over to his sideline for the play call. He's got Javon Christmas flanked to his left, two receivers up top, one to the near side. And we've got a timeout called by ALA West Foothills. 8:30 to go in this first quarter of play. No score between Dysart and ALA West football. We'll be back right after this.
Hi, I'm Angel, here at Pitchfork Productions reporting on the College and Career Fair. On October 24th, from 6 to 8 p.m., Dysart Unified School District hosted its annual College and Career Fair. Programs throughout our districts were present, including film and TV, photography, automotive, culinary, and graphic design. Each program had a college or career representative accompany every program. Students from 5th to 11th grade were invited. Thank you to everyone who attended and participated. I hope to see everyone there again next year. Now, let's get back to studio.
On the 1st and 10, the give was to Javon Christmas. He had nowhere to go as that ALA West Foothills line pushed him backwards for a loss of 2. 2nd and 12 now for the Demons on an impressive opening drive by the home team. Clock under 8 minutes here in the first quarter. Roman has three receivers to the near side. Quick throw, almost intercepted. Pass was intended for Avion Bailey. The defensive back jumped the route and almost came away with a pick. Well, this ALA West Foothills team has had a pretty easy time this season. Again, a perfect 9-0. They have only allowed teams to score in 3 of their games, and in those games it was a score each of those games. They also have one forfeit victory. This season, ALA West Foothills has scored a combined 326 points while only allowing 19. Roman out of gun, heaves it up there, and incomplete, intended for Donovan Hinchy. That'll bring up 4th down for the Dysart Demons, and they will punt this one away as Luis Lopez jogs out onto the field. He'll stand at his own 40. Guardians will have a pair of players waiting at the 15-yard line to return this punt. Be Carson Callister. Lopez gets it off. Callister gets it. Avoids one defender. Comes up the near sideline. Pushed out of bounds as he crosses the 30. And the Guardians will take over with 7:36 to go in this first quarter of play. We are scoreless, and it'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. ALA West Foothills, based out of Waddell, Arizona, just west on the off the 303 off of Olive Avenue. They are led by quarterback Hudson Mitten. Mitten is actually the head coach's son, Chad Mitten. Chad's got a pretty full staff, and we'll announce his assistant coaches after this opening give to the tailback, who picks up a couple. Head coach Chad Mitten has William Elet, Brian Green, Tim Lerla, Houston Mitten, Tristan Mitten, Luis Ochoa, Brian Rousen, Matt Silver, Adam Skorstad and Andrew Yates on his staff. That's a big staff, but they also have a big roster. Dysart's roster is a little over 30 players, half of which are seniors. On set down in 8, man in motion, and we've got a flag. Luis Lopez is pointing at ALA West Foothills, and the call is against them for a false start. That'll bring up 2nd and 13 from the 27 for the Guardians. Mitten will work under center. 2 receivers split out to each side, has a man in motion. He's going to roll up to the far side of the field. Got a man open. Pass is caught. First down and some. And moving the ball into Dysart territory is Kenyon Rosenthal. Rosenthal, one of the big weapons for this Guardians team. Coming into tonight, had 13 receptions for 273 yards and 2 scores. And he also runs the ball 59 times this year, 513 yards and 7 rushing touchdowns. So you have to watch out for him. Good news for Dysart, another penalty against the ALA West Foothills offense, and that play wiped out. It's going to be 2nd and forever. The ball will be at the 22-yard line. They've got to get all the way to the 40 for a first down. So 2nd and 18 for the Guardians. Mitten again under center. Had 3 receivers up top. Now they'll have a bunch formation with 2 backs in the backfield. Fake the give to the fullback. Give it to the tailback who rushes around the outside. He's got running room. Gets across the 50 and pushed out of bounds around the 40-yard line. That was J.J. Brutus on the carry. The senior tailback, a two-way player, as he'll play defensive end on the other side of the ball. He has 11 sacks on the year, but on the offensive side, he's rushed 20 times for 188 yards and 2 scores. He also has 7 receptions for 151 yards and 5 scores. And again, another penalty against ALA West Foothills. They get these big chunk plays and it looks good, but there's a reason they're getting all those yards. It's going to be 2nd down and 4. Ball at the 36-yard line of 3 backs in the backfield. And the give was to Brutus, and he is right at that marker, and they'll give him the first down, as they'll say he was down at the 41. 1st and 10 for ALA West Foothills. They've controlled this ball now for a few minutes. The problem is it's been very sloppy, very undisciplined football from the Guardians. Mitten under center, 2 backs in the backfield. Gives it again to his tailback, Brutus. Brutus around the corner, has running room, cuts back in, trying to get around a pile, and now a handful of demons push him out of bounds. That play will stand, and that'll be a first down for the Guardians inside of Dysart territory. They'll spot the ball at the 36-yard line, 1st and 10. And now we see ALA West Foothills doing what Dysart did and getting on the ball quickly. Dysart going to burn their first timeout, so each team now has used a timeout. We'll take one with them. No score. 5:58 to go in this first quarter of play. We'll be back right after this.
I'm Michaela here with DSB with Noah Franco. How are you feeling about today?
Feeling really good. Hoping to medal. This is my first year cross country, so I've just been trying to stay consistent, like training every day, and just like training with my more experienced teammates.
Hi, I'm Dana here with DSB, and we are here with
Riker Yeager.
How did you feel about the race?
I felt pretty good. I feel like I finished strong. I got top 10, so I felt pretty good overall. I got a 19 flat, but today I got a 19.8. I like that. It keeps me in shape. It always gets me up and ready. I just love the soaring thing.
Coming out of the timeout, it'll be 1st and 10. Ball at the 36-yard line for the Guardians. 5:54 to go in this first quarter of play. Hudson Mitten, the junior, under center for the Guardians. Two backs in the backfield. Another misdirection. They'll give it to Brutus. He'll try to get around the far side, and he's dropped at the 31, 32-yard line. They keep trying to go with that misdirection, and it seems like Dysart's starting to get a handle on that. They're actually going to spot the ball at the 33-yard line, so it'll be 2nd down and 7. Three backs in the backfield. Right to Brutus, who goes right up the gut and take it down by Donovan Hinchy at the 5-yard line. That'll set up a 1st and goal for the Guardians. It's been all J.J. Brutus, the senior, on this opening drive. Brutus lined up as the far right tailback. They'll give it to the fullback, who pushes forward. Did he break the plane? No, he did not. He'll be spotted down inside the 1. On the carry was Kenyon Rosenthal. It'll be 2nd and goal for ALA. Under 5 minutes to go in this first quarter of play. Mitten lining up under center. Mitten will give it off to who other than J.J. Brutus, who gets the first score of the game. That is Brutus' 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And with 4:24 to go in this first quarter of play, it's ALA West Foothills 6, Dysart nothing. Coming out onto the field to attempt the PAT is Brett Sauls, the senior. Carson Callister will hold. Everybody gets lined up. Snap to Callister. Kick is up. And it is good by Brett Sauls. 7-0 ALA West Foothills leads. 4:24 to go in this first quarter of play. We'll take a break and be back right after this.
My name is Javon Christmas. I'm in Sports Med 1-2, and I'm a junior in high school. I joined Sports Med to better learn about my body and how to better take care of it, especially with being an athlete. I feel like that'll help a lot in certain things that I do. Most definitely I have, how to better take care of your body when certain things happen, or like if you pull a certain muscle or anything like that. Last year I got injured while playing football, and being in this class has helped me realize how to better take care of my body after an injury. I definitely look forward to the labs. I feel like those are really good. I'm a very hands-on person, so I feel like, if I'm hands-on with the things that I'm learning, it helps me better understand it a lot. Mr. Shulight told me a lot about the labs and everything. There's a lot more hands-on things in 3-4, and that sounds really interesting to me, and I just want to better learn about my body. I'm learning about it right now, but I want to go deeper into the subject, And I suggest all you guys join Sports Med. This is a great, amazing class, and it will really benefit you in your future if you plan on playing.
Saul's kick goes inside the 10 on the return by Donovan Hinchy, who is tackled at the 25-yard line, and that's where the Dysart offense will set up shop, trailing ALA West Foothills 7-0 in this senior night regular season finale for the 3A Metro West crown. This game is so big that NBC 12 News had this game as their Friday Night Fever game of the week. So they are on hand. You can watch their show later this evening to see highlights from tonight's contest. As the opening give is to Javon Christmas. He takes it up to the 30-yard line. Sets up second down and 5.
It'll be second down.
Actually mark it at the 31. So second and 4. Dysart doing what we saw in the earlier drive, just taking their time. They're in no rush. They'll hurry to the ball when they need to catch the Guardian defense off guard, but they are all about taking time off this clock. And the pass intended for Donovan Hinchy, incomplete. It looked like he had a chance, but he just got all sorts of tied up with the defensive backs from the Guardians. A good throw, good play made by the senior Isaiah Roman, but even better coverage by the Guardians. You know, one thing we really haven't talked enough about this season is just the quarterback play out of Isaiah Roman, who was a running back last year, and the transformation he has made this season is incredible. He goes right back to Donovan Hinchy, and Hinchy makes the grab, tackled right at the sticks. We'll see where they spot it. Looks like they're going to spot it about a yard short. Nope, they are going to give him the first. So ball will be right outside that 35-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Demons. 3:18 to go in this first quarter of play. Out of the gun is Roman. He's got Javon Christmas, flanked to his left, who will get the carry. Takes it up to the 39-yard line. Second down and 6 from the 39. And here we see Dysart hurrying it up. Roman out of the gun. 2 receivers to the near side. Roman gets the call from his sideline. Gives it to Javon Christmas, and a good open field tackle made by Hunter Cotton from Guardians. Cotton, the leading tackler for ALA, with 73 tackles. He has had 4 sacks this season and 20 tackles for a loss. 3rd and 6 from the 39. No gain on that last play as Christmas was stood up. Roman out of the gun. He's got Christmas to his left and Connor Stogner to his right. Movement on Javon Christmas. Was there movement by ALA West Foothills first? There was not. False start is called, and that'll bring up 3rd and 11 to the dismay of the Dysart fans. Ball spotted at the 33-yard line. So on 3rd and 12. Roman heave it up. He's got a man in quadruple coverage, and the pass is picked. Picked by Isaiah Morales, who's going down the sideline. Morales still on his feet at the 15. His offensive line is pushing him, and he is finally tackled inside the 10-yard line. We've seen Roman try to just lob that ball up to the near sideline. That time, his man was on an island with 4 defenders draped around him, and as soon as they saw the ball go in the air, they all quickly converged on the receiver, made the easy pick, and came down the sideline to set up a 1st and goal situation. Ball spotted right at the 9-yard line. You can't give a team like ALA West Foothills positioning like this. Hudson Mitten going to go right back to J.J. Brutus. Cuts in. Did he break the plane? He did for his 2nd score of the game. And ALA West Foothills now leads 13-0. One play, one score, and Brett Sauls will come out onto the field to attempt the PAT. 1:12 remaining in this first quarter of play. And the Dysart sideline, or stands I should say, has been quieted. Snap to Callister. Saul's kick is up and good. 14-0. ALA West Foothills leads Dysart. We'll take a break and be back right after this.
Dear Yen, it is our privilege to inform you that you have been nominated for this historic inaugural Arizona High School Flag Football Player of the Year Award, established in 2024. Congratulations on your outstanding performance this football season, particularly during Week 5, which captured the attention of many evaluators. Okay, congratulations.
Thank you to all my supporters and everybody who encouraged me to complete my dreams, and shout out to my very close friend who never gave up on me and always supported me when I was feeling down or I was not feeling motivated. Just thank you to everybody in my life. Thank you. And shout out to my school and Miss Matikis.
Welcome back to Dysart High School. Derek Diesner back with you. ALA West Foothills leads the Dysart Demons 14-0. A minute 12 to go in this first quarter of play. And that kick by Brett Sauls bounces out of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. And the Dysart offense will head back out onto the field. They had a great opening drive that stalled out. Struggled on their second drive through the interception that led to this last touchdown for ALA West Foothills. The Dysart offense needs to get going and needs to in a hurry. We know this ALA West Foothills team can put points on the board and do it in a hurry. This will be a crucial drive for Dysart. Isaiah Roman will work out of the gun. Javon Christmas to his left. The give is to Christmas up the gut. And he is tackled at the 28-yard line. Bring up second down and about 3 for the Demons. So a good start to this drive. Dysart's going to need more chunk plays like that as this drive goes on. A regional crown on the line tonight between the Guardians and Demons. Roman out of the gun, 30 seconds left in this first quarter of play. Roman fakes the give. He'll heave it up deep downfield, and that pass is caught. Donovan Hinchy deep into Guardian territory, and Dysart with a big play there. We've seen Isaiah Roman with 2 lob passes earlier, unable to connect, one of which was an interception. That time he connects with his receiver, Donovan Hinchy. It'll be 1st and 10 for Dysart. Ball at the 25-yard line, and the Demons are fine with leaving it there as this first quarter comes to an end. At the end of one, it's ALA West Foothills 14, Dysart driving. We'll be back with the start of the second quarter right after this.
What is your name?
Jesus Ibarra. In the future, I want to be like a technician. There's only one that I've gone for. It was for like a Skills USA, and we went like downtown Phoenix for like making golf carts. Just like getting the chance to do all these projects and stuff.
I am the digital photography or digital imaging teacher here. What are the benefits of my class for photo? Really, you learn a lot of life skills. You learn to be a good problem solver, especially as a photographer, because you have to solve a lot of problems in order to get your photo shoots done. You learn a lot about digital world and a lot about technology as well, which is one of my favorite things. Usually by the end of my first year of Photo 1-2, I usually teach you guys to create your own website for your own photography, so you can actually start your own business if you really wanted to. You can learn a lot with composition and lighting. It's a good way to, step up your photo game.
First play of the second quarter is a little flip to Donovan Hinchy on the end around. No gain on the play. Sets up 2nd and 10 from the 25. We've flipped ends of the field, so now Dysart will be moving from left to right on your screens. 14-0. ALA West Foothills leads. But the Cardiac kids from Dysart are ready to begin their comeback. Roman throws to the near side. Wide open is Donovan Hinchy. Makes the grab at the 15-yard line. That is good for a Dysart Demon first down. And it'll be 1st and 10 from right at that 15-yard line. Donovan Hinchy, a great route there, and he was able to just sit down and allow Isaiah Roman to find him. Again, the Demons in no hurry here, just letting that time tick. They'll line up in the eye. Christmas behind Isaiah Roman. He's got a receiver split out to each side. Man in motion, fakes the give to Christmas, rolls out to the far side of the field. Roman now just going to pitch it. And it was caught by Noah Ramirez. He'll pick up a couple. That'll set up 2nd down from the 13-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 8 from the 13 for Dysart. So a good heads-up play by Roman. Didn't have much room or anything to do with it. Found his man wide open and at least picked up a couple. Roman under center. Christmas in the backfield. ALA West Foothills showing blitz. Roman's going to back out and go out of the gun. A receiver split out to each side. Christmas now going to move to the left side of Roman. Roman feels the rush, avoids contact, keeps it, and is tackled inside the 10-yard line, just a couple yards shy of that first down marker. That'll set up a 3rd and manageable for the Demons. Another methodical drive by Dysart. Roman out of the gun, 2 receivers to the near side, 1 up top. Ball at the 8-yard line. Roman has time, steps up into the pocket. He's going to try to run for it, and he is dropped at the 10-yard line. He did not see that defender come out of nowhere to get him. In on the tackles, J.J. Brutus, who's a two-way player, and Logan Alvarez. It's been the J.J. Brutus show here this evening. And on 4th and 5 from the 10-yard line, Dysart's going to elect to go for it. Late onto the field is Isaiah Halliburton. They'll have 2 receivers to the near side, 2 up top. Christmas to the right of Isaiah Roman, and now a timeout will be called by ALA West Foothills. That is their 2nd timeout. They now have 1 remaining. We'll take a break. 8:21 to go in this 2nd quarter. We'll be back right after this.
Our sports academy classes are designed so that student athletes can participate in their sport during the day. So what that allows us to do is allows us to develop them in here year-round. We're not trying to build bodybuilders, we're not trying to build weightlifters, we're not trying to build powerlifters, we're trying to build athletes. And so it's not about killing them every single time, it's about building them up throughout long periods of time so we can focus on long-term athletic development. Discipline, effort, and consistency win regardless of what it is.
It'll be 4th down and 6 according to the scoreboard. It looks like a 4th and 4 to me. But a big 4th down nonetheless for Dysart with 8:21 on the clock here in this 2nd quarter of play. The Demons trail by 2 scores to ALA West Foothills. I keep saying football. It's ALA West Foothills. I may just refer to them as ALA for the rest of this broadcast, even though I know there's many ALA schools. Isaiah Roman is rushed. He gets the pass off, and it was hauled in at first and then dropped by Avion Bailey, and it's going to be a turnover on downs. That would have been an incredible play had it been successful. Roman felt the rush right away, had to roll out. Bailey made an acrobatic play on the ball, just could not haul it in. And it'll be 1st and 10 for the Guardians at the 10-yard line. This is when the Dysart defense needs to shine. They've got the Guardians pinned deep in their territory. Can they get the stops they need? On 1st and 10, running right to the sticks was the tailback. That was Kenyon Rosenthal, and he picks up a 1st down. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 21-yard line for the Guardians. Out of the gun, keeping it, cutting it back in on the keeper is Hudson Mitten. Mitten off to the races, gets across the 50 before being tripped up. 2 plays, 2 first downs for ALA West Foothills. And they go from backs against the wall to ball in Dysart territory, as it'll be 1st and 10 from the 48-yard line. Mitten going to give it right back to Rosenthal. Rosenthal around the corner and taken down and out at the 30-yard line. Another 1st down. 3 plays, 3 first downs for the Guardians.
1st and 10 at the 30.
1st and 10 at the 30 as the umpire gets set to spot the ball. Mitten out of the gun. 3 tailbacks in the backfield. Goes right back to Rosenthal. Rosenthal going to go for the near side pylon. Did he get it? He's right there, and they're going to say he did cross inbounds. Another touchdown for the Guardians, and they now lead 20-0 on the Kenyon Rosenthal rushing touchdown. That is Rosenthal's 8th rushing touchdown of the year, as Brett Sauls heads out onto the field for the PAT. Snap good, hold good, kick is up, and it is good. 21-0. ALA West Foothills leads Dysart. We'll take a break and be back right after this. Dysart special teams will head out onto the field, as heading back to return this kick will be Donovan Hinchy and Avion Bailey. It's been all ALA West Foothills to begin this game. They now lead 21-0 against the Dysart Demons. 3 rushing scores for ALA West Foothills. Dysart had a great opening drive. It stalled out. They've turned it over once, and also with an interception. They also had a turnover on downs when they had it in the red zone. We'll see what the Dysart offense can do on this drive. Picked up inside the 10, crossed the 20, still on his feet at around the 35-yard line was Donovan Hinchy. And that's where the offense will head out onto the field. 6:56 to go in this first half of play. Dysart looking to get on the scoreboard, as it'll be 1st and 10 from the 35. The Demons got to get their fans back into this game. ALA West Foothills have had a strong contingent make the short drive over from Waddell. Isaiah Roman going to throw this ball away, and a flag will be thrown as he did not get out of the box. That's going to be intentional grounding against Isaiah Roman. His offensive line has struggled to control this defensive line of ALA West Foothills, and we've seen that now on the last handful of plays as they are just getting to that backfield, making Isaiah Roman make fast decisions, and he is struggling at the moment. He's got to get some time back there, and he needs his offensive line to hold their ground. It's going to be second and forever. Ball at the 22-yard line. Roman out of the gun. Going to sling it to the near side. Pass caught by Donovan Hinchy. He's taken down right at the original line of scrimmage. Hinchy has been Mr. Consistent to start this game as Isaiah Roman continues to look his way, and Hinchy able to run his route and just sit. These DBs are playing a few yards off of the receivers and just trying to keep them in front of them. Javon Christmas lined up to the left of Isaiah Roman. Christmas moved early. This play is going to be whistled dead for a false start. That is the second false start called on Javon Christmas. Very uncharacteristic of the junior tailback. A lot of spotlight on tonight's game with the region championship up for grabs, a possible playoff spot up for grabs. You have the local NBC TV station here, a big crowd on hand, and you have to think these players are feeling the weight of the world on their shoulders here this evening, because we've seen some turnovers already and just some jitters out of this Dysart squad. A little flip pass to Avion Bailey. He'll pick up maybe a couple, but that's going to bring up 4th and long, and the punting unit will head out onto the field. Luis Lopez is going to have to punt this ball away with about 5.5 minutes to go until halftime. Dysart with 2 timeouts left this half. ALA West Foothills did it again. Only 1 timeout. Lopez, a low punt that the Guardians got a hand on to make it a low line drive, and it will go out of bounds at the 45-yard line. And ALA West Foothills will start with the ball right at the 45. On 1st and 10. Mitten talking to his tailbacks. He's going to work under center with all 3 lined up behind him. On 1st and 10. He'll keep it. He's going to throw, looking for his tight end, and this pass is intercepted by Connor Stogner. Stogner with his 4th interception of the year, and Dysart gets the ball right back with 5:16 to go in this first half of play. They trail by 3 scores, but they've got time and 2 timeouts in their back pocket as they look to get something going as we come to the end of this first half. Isaiah Roman will work out of the gun. He's got 2 receivers split out to each side. Javon Christmas to his right. Roman going to roll to the near side, able to avoid a few defenders. Shakes off another, trying to get around yet another, but he's taken down at the 40. He picks up 5, even though he ran for about 15. 2nd and 5, ball at the 40-yard line. Once again, though, on that play, we see the offensive line unable to contain the defenders from ALA West Foothills. That has got to be something that Dysart improves upon if they want to get back into this game and come away with the victory. They need their offensive line to do a better job. Roman going to give it to his tailback. Avion Bailey going to throw it to Donovan Hinchy. It's caught at the 28. Hinchy to the 5. Touchdown, Demons. What a play. Caught the Guardian defense off guard. And what a throw by Avion Bailey. Coming into tonight, Bailey 2 of 2 with 1 passing touchdown of the evening. Or of the season, I should say. Make it 3 of 3 with 2 passing touchdowns. And just like that, Dysart gets the fans back into it. Luis Lopez on the field to attempt the PAT. Snap good, hold good, kick is up, and it is good. 21-7. ALA West Foothills leads Dysart, but the Demons are back in this game. We'll take a break, and we'll be right back right after this.
Did you know Dysart Schools offers free full-day kindergarten for our community? We deliver high-quality education along with Arizona academic standards. Students learn foundational skills through hands-on, real-life experiences. We even have special area classes where our kiddos get to experience art, music, and physical education. Enroll today and come experience all Dysart has to offer.
That passing touchdown, while it was the second passing touchdown for Avion Bailey of the year, that was Donovan Hinchy's team-leading 12th receiving touchdown of the year. Dysart trails by 2 scores, 21-7, with 4:16 to go in this second quarter of play. But a drive like that, a play like that, gets momentum behind you, and we'll see what that does for the Dysart defense as they'll head out onto the field after this kick from Luis Lopez. Lopez drills it deep. It'll be returned from the 13-yard line, slipping past one defender, and now a plethora of Demon defenders make the tackle around the 30-yard line, and that's where the Guardians will start with it. 4:08 to go in this first half. It'll be 1st and 10 for ALA West Foothills. And they're going to spot the ball right at the 33-yard line. Again, Dysart with 2 timeouts in their back pocket. 4:08 to go in this first half. They need the defense to come up with another stop. The give is to Rosenthal. Rosenthal gets around the corner, picks up the first down, and scampers out of bounds. First down for the Guardians, and the ball is spotted right at midfield. Clock stopped at 4:01. Timeout called by Dysart. That is their second timeout. 4:01 left in this first half. 21-7. Dysart trails ALA West Foothills. We'll be back right after this. With that timeout that Dysart just called, both teams now down to 1 timeout each for the remaining 4:01 left in this first half of play. Dysart trails by a couple of scores. They just had an impressive offensive drive, but they've allowed a big play to happen from this Guardian offense, and that is what the Dysart defense needs to cut down on, these big plays that continue from the Guardians offense. And now the training staff from Dysart heading over to the opposition sideline. I hope everyone's okay as they head over to the training table, it looks like, to take a peek at one of the Guardian players. on 1st and 10 from the 50. They're going to give it right back to Rosenthal. It's been a heavy dose of him on this drive. He picks up 2. That'll bring up 2nd down and 8 for ALA West Foothills. Fans making a lot of noise. You can hear them stomping on the bleachers, trying to get that defense the oomph they need to get a stop on this drive. The Guardians have 3 receivers lined up top. They'll send 2 of them now in motion closer to the line. The give is to J.J. Brutus. Brutus just paused, got around the corner, and his speed will take him into the end zone around the far side. And he is in for 6, his 3rd rushing score of this game. It is now 27-7, pending the PAT. That is now 4 rushing touchdowns for ALA West Foothills. Well, the Dysart defense knows what they need to focus on when they go in for halftime. The kick by Brett Sauls is good. 28-7, ALA West Foothills leads Dysart. We'll take a break, back right after this.
If you are a parent.
A back-breaking run leads to another touchdown for ALA West Foothills as J.J. Brutus has just been brutal to the Dysart defense tonight with 3 rushing touchdowns. 28-7, ALA West Foothills leads Dysart, but the Demons will have 3 minutes and 10 seconds to work with, and they've got 1 timeout in their back pocket to try to draw within 2 scores heading into halftime. Brett Sauls has the ball teed up at the 40. And he will boot this one away to Donovan Hinchy and Avion Bailey waiting at their own 10-yard line. Both of them will let this ball bounce out of the back of the end zone, touchback, and Dysart will have all 3 minutes and 10 seconds to work with as no time comes off the clock on the touchback. A great trick play that led to a score on the last drive. It was a pitch from Isaiah Roman over to Avion Bailey, who connected with Donovan Hinchy for the score. We'll see if they have any more tricks up their sleeve on this drive. Isaiah Roman will work out of the gun. Javon Christmas will be lined up to his left. 2 receivers to the near side. They send Bailey in motion. Looked like Roman may have been hit when he threw that ball, but the pass was completed to Donovan Hinchy, who is tackled after a gain of 4, 2nd down and 6 for the Demons. Clock is running, 2:45 and counting. Roman again out of the gun. Christmas to his left. 2 receivers up top, 2 to the near side. Roman trying to call one of his guys in motion. Neither are moving. And he'll just go with it. Roman feels the rush. He fumbled the ball. It is picked up. And they're going to say it was an incomplete pass. Picking the ball up was Logan Alvarez, and it looked like he was going to walk it for 6. We've got a down player for Dysart at the 20-yard line, and the medical staff will come out to check on that player. We will step aside and be back right after this.
Dysart is proud to offer top-quality preschool programs that will help prepare your child to succeed. The 3 options available are Growing Minds Preschool, a tuition-based school for children ages 2 to 5, Developmental Preschool for those students identified as needing special education services, and Peer Role Model, where typically developing children serve as peer models for those with special needs. Visit our website to learn more and enroll your child today.
Welcome back to Dysart High School. Derek Diesner back with you. 2:23 left in this first half of play. Dysart with the ball, trailing 28-7. Isaiah Roman out of the gun, feels the pressure, steps into the pocket, and is tripped up at the 20-yard line. In on the sack is J.J. Brutus, who has just taken over this game on both sides of the ball. And that'll set up 4th down, as I believe ALA West Foothills used a timeout to stop the clock, so they have 2 minutes and 9 seconds to work with. But when we left, there was an injury on the field. That injury was to senior Robert Vandenbosch, who is one of the defensive leaders for this Dysart team. He was able to walk off on the field, but he did so gingerly with a pair of trainers side by side with him. And now we look on the sideline, and he's in the back of the gator getting worked on one of his legs. So we hope that he is doing all right and will be able to return to action. So with that timeout called by ALA West Foothills, they should now be out of timeouts. Dysart still has 1, but Dysart is going to be forced to punt this ball here, and ALA West Foothills going to get this ball back and go for the kill shot here before halftime. Back at their own 45 is Carson Callister and Johnny Garcia. Luis Lopez standing around his own 5 to punt this ball away. Lopez gets off a good punt. Takes a bounce at the 45, right into the hands of Callister. Callister breaks a few tackles. He's got a ton of running room inside the 10, and he is in for 6. Carson Callister, a 50-yard punt return touchdown. And ALA West Foothills takes a commanding 34-7 lead with under 2 minutes to play in this first half. Brett Saul's on to attempt the PAT. He is a perfect 4 of 4 to this point. Callister to hold. Gets it down. Saul's kick is up and good. 35-7, ALA West Foothills leads. We'll take a break. Be back right after this.
What is your name? Jesus Barrow. In the future, I want to be like a technician. There's only one trip that I've gone for. It was for like a Skill USA, and we went to like downtown Phoenix for like making golf carts. Just like getting the chance to do all these projects and stuff.
I am the digital photography or digital imaging teacher here. What are the benefits of my class for photo? Really, you learn a lot of life skills. You learn to be a good problem solver, especially as a photographer, because you have to solve a lot of problems in order to get your photo shoots done. You learn a lot about the digital world and a lot about technology as well, which is one of my favorite things. Usually by the end of my first year of Photo 1-2, I usually teach you guys to create your own website for your own photography, so you can actually start your own business if you really wanted to. You can learn a lot.
Hitchie and Bailey back at their own 10. This will be returned from around the 10-yard line by Avion Bailey. He's got running room across the 50 to the 45. Tackled at the 43-yard line, and Dysart takes the ball into Guardian territory. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 43 with a minute 42 left in this first half. Dysart has one timeout in their back pocket, but it looks like a penalty was called on the return against the Demons, and this is going to move that ball back. That one hurts. The fans are booing the referees after that call. A rough one for Dysart, as the ball now spotted at the 20-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Demons. The chain gang a little late being set, still trying to figure it out. They are set now. On 1st and 10, Roman controls the snap, slings it to the near side, pass is caught, pushed out of bounds right around the sticks. On the reception is Preston Fisher, the junior. We haven't called his name a lot this season. That is the first catch of the year, in fact, for Preston Fisher. On 1st and 10, the give is to Javon Christmas, right up the gut, takes it to the 40, sets up 2nd down and 2. Clock is running under 90 seconds. Dysart has one timeout, but they're trying to go quick and not have to burn it yet. One of the referees called to stop the clock so he could get one of the players' chin straps taken care of. They start running it. Roman has time, heaves it downfield, he's got a man, and it was knocked down. Avion Bailey in coverage, and it was a little underthrown from Isaiah Roman. 3rd and 2, clock stopped with 1:07 to go, and the ball at the 39-yard line. Dysart quickly out of the huddle. The Guardians' defense slow to react. Roman out of the gun, has Christmas to his left. Roman, quick pass, almost intercepted, bounced out of the hands of Cameron Trithall, the junior defensive back and wide receiver. 1:03 now to go before halftime. Dysart trails 35-7. This is a must-win game for the Demons, a championship game at that. They're going to have to go for it here on 4th and 2 in their own territory. Roman will work out of the gun. 2 receivers up top, 1 to the near side. Make it 2 to the near side. Christmas to the left of Roman. And now Dysart's going to be forced to burn their final timeout as they could not get the offense set up. Kobe Ganados, the offensive coordinator, needed to call his players over to talk this one over. A big 4th and 2. Dysart needs this. They've got to keep this drive alive, but now they have no timeouts. So if they get this first down, they're going to have to work the boundary from here on out. You need to get this first down for a multitude of reasons. We've seen how quickly the Guardians are able to put points on the scoreboard. We talked about it early on in the broadcast. They have outscored their opponents this year 326-19 coming into tonight's game. When they have given up points in a game, it's only been a touchdown, and that's all Dysart has here tonight. The Demons looking for more on this 4th and 2, and the ball was deflected as Avion Bailey went in motion before the play. The snap hit him, and Isaiah Roman had to just fall on the ball. Turnover on downs. The Guardians will have it 1st and 10 from the 35. No timeouts for ALA West Foothills, and exactly 1 minute to go in this first half of play. Hudson Mitten will work out of the gun. Trips up top, 1 to the near side. It looked like his tight end on the near side jumped. No call. Was that pass completed? They're going to say yes. It almost looked like it bounced off the turf to the receiver. On the reception was Amir Hassan. Clock is running, 45 seconds to go. The Guardians get set. Trips to the near side. Ball at the 25-yard line. Low snap. Mitten controls, but a flag comes flying in as the snap happened. I believe this will be going against the Guardians. We're waiting for the official signal. The White Hat standing down at the 35, and he'll call a false start against the Guardians. That'll put the ball at the 29-yard line. Clock is now running as they spot the ball at 30 seconds. Mitten out of the gun. Hassan goes in motion up top, as does his tight end, Anaya. Another man thought about going in motion. Quick throw. And having a stop was Carson Callister on a knee. Tried to reach up to grab that. And as that ball was coming, he was nailed by a DB. Incomplete. That'll stop the clock at 19 seconds. Second down and 15 from the 30 for the Guardians. The senior Brett Sauls, I don't believe, has attempted a field goal all season. I don't believe the Guardians have. We'll look. But they are a touchdown or bust type of team. Mitten gonna roll to the near side. Lets it go. Pass is caught. And dragging his toe with toe drag swag at the 15 on the reception is Amir Hassan. Stops the clock with 12 seconds left. Sauls has only attempted one field goal on the season, and he missed it. He was a perfect 4 of 4 on PATs coming into tonight. 3rd and 1. Mitten. And it's whistled dead. We'll see if it was another false start. It was.
False starts on the Guardians.
So we're looking where they're going to spot this ball. The umpire grabs it now as the two teams trying to get set up, and it's actually going to be right at the 20. It'll be 3rd down and 6. Mitten out of the gun, 10 seconds left. Low snap, Mitten controls, heaves it up, has a man deflected, and was it intercepted? It was. On the interception is Connor Stogner. His second interception of the night, make it 5 INTs now on the season to lead this team. And Dysart has 4 seconds on the clock, no timeouts. Is this when you dig deep into your bag of tricks and look and try to pull off a miracle? 35-7 our score. Dysart trails ALA West Foothills. 4 seconds to go until halftime. The Demons will break the huddle. Isaiah Roman out of the gun. 2 receivers up top, 2 to the near side. Javon Christmas flanked to his right. Low snap. They'll give it on the end around. Avion Bailey on his feet trying to get to the sideline and will be tackled as he crosses the 30, and that will do it for the first half of play. ALA West Foothills leads Dysart 35-7 in tonight's 3A Metro West Regional Championship. We'll take a break and be back with the second half right after this.
Our sports academy classes are designed so that student athletes can participate in their sport during the day. What that allows us to do is allows us to develop them in here year-round. We're not trying to build bodybuilders, we're not trying to build weightlifters, we're not trying to build powerlifters, we're trying to build athletes. And so it's not about killing them every single time, it's about building them up throughout long periods of time so we can focus on long-term athletic development. Discipline, effort, and consistency win regardless of what it is.
Did you know Dysart Schools offers free full-day kindergarten for our community? We deliver high-quality education aligned with Arizona academic standards. Students learn foundational skills through hands-on, real-life experiences. We even have special area classes where our kiddos get to experience art, music, and physical education. Enroll today and come experience all Dysart has to offer.
Let's hear it for the DHS cheer squad. Great job. Great song. All right, so right now before band, we are going to celebrate our member of varsity cheer who is leaving us at the end of this year. So that is Ava Anthron, and she is walking out with her parents, Al and Carrie. Ava has been such an awesome member to our varsity team. She puts 100% into everything she does. She's always willing to learn new skills without complaint. Her energy and smile is contagious, and when she's in her zone, her 10 p.m. messages asking questions to her coaches will be missed. Let's hear it for Ava and her family. Let's hear it one more time for Ava. So next we're going to have a performance by the DHS Marching Band. My script doesn't say what they're going to perform, so hopefully it's Slayer or Anthrax or Megadeth or Metallica, but we will find out together. Before the band performs, we're going to celebrate our sports trainers. Okay, so the first sports med senior is Viviana Arias. She is joined by Dariana and Johnny Arias. Viviana wants to thank her mom and dad for supporting her all throughout high school and making everything possible. Also a big shout out to Miss Wisby and Mr. Carson for being great guys who supported and guided her. All right, so let's hear it one more time from Viviana. Our other sports med trainer senior is Chrysantha Nava. Chrysantha is escorted by Yambi and Malargo Nava. Chrysantha wants to thank her parents and friends who've always supported her endeavors, whatever they may be. Also, Mr. Candia for always pushing her to do better. Chrysantha will continue down her path to become a teacher because of the amazing people in her life encouraging her. Let's hear it for Chrysantha. So now the band is ready to go. They had time to Google a Megadeth song, so let's see which one they came up with. The band is ready to go. Let's hear it for our band. That was pretty heavy, especially at the end there. Nice job, as always. We're going to do our senior band kids here momentarily. So parents and seniors, get ready. All right, so let's celebrate our seniors in the marching band. First up, Marceline Kilpatrick, who is here with Crystal and Paul. We're going to wait momentarily.
Is he in the marching band? Okay then. Huh?
All right, let's start that again. First up is Marceline Kilpatrick, who's escorted by Crystal and Paul Kilpatrick. Marceline would like to thank her mom for being there for her throughout her marching band career at Dysart and always finding an eccentric way to encourage her to always do her best. Next up is Zuhaili Alvarez. She is escorted by Elizabeth and Luis. Zuhaili would like to thank her boyfriend because he has supported her throughout everything and is her best friend. Zuhaili would also like to express her gratitude to her friends for their constant presence and support in her life. Finally, she wants to express her gratitude to everyone who has supported her despite the challenges of this journey. Next up is Gabriel Lewis, who is escorted by Teresa and John Lewis. Gabriel would like to thank his parents for giving him the chance to pursue the things he wanted to do and helping him make the most of it. He would also like to thank the other members of the band for making the years he played with them the best years he's ever had. Next up is Rhodus McLaughlin. She is escorted by Michelle and Grizz Romont. Rhodus would like to thank Percussion Kids for making this high school experience so great. I love you guys. Keep being you. And last but never least is Celeste Ortega Bardon, who's escorted by Maria, Kathy, and Aaliyah. Celeste would like to thank her mom for always putting her to do her best and always supporting her no matter what. She would also like to thank her grandpa and grandma for always being the support system and most importantly for giving her the love of music.
I'm just excited to be here at Dysart High School this year. I've been dreaming about this job, I guess, for a few years since I found out we had a program here, and I'm just looking forward to encouraging young minds and developing young minds, and hopefully getting a few young people into the automotive technologies industry. Right now, our upper level classes are working on the projects behind me, the cars that are over there, on the lifts, and on these little carts, electric battery carts. They're working on those diligently. We got one up and running. We got a Mustang down there that's getting ready to be track ready. They're getting it with a new fuel tank or a fuel cell, and we'll hopefully get these cars on the road this year. In this class, you can earn the ASE certification, which is the industry standard for all mechanics, and then those certifications can then be put on your resume and stuff like that. Right now we're in the planning stages of a, I guess, auto show. The annual fall auto show is coming up in November. So I'm getting with my upper level guys, and we are setting up food and inviting different car clubs and stuff like that, and getting out flyers for that in November. I believe 16th date is what we're shooting for.
Hello, I'm Dr. John Crow, the Superintendent of Dysart Schools. Today I'm excited to introduce one of our new communication tools designed to enhance our interaction with you. In response to parent feedback and to ensure student safety through a consistent district-approved platform, Dysart Schools has launched an engagement tool called Parent Square. Many of our families have already joined and are benefiting from its features, including the ability to send direct messages to teachers. Parent Square also plays a crucial role in our emergency and safety communications by providing timely updates on information that affects your campus, class, or group. Additionally, using Parent Square helps us comply with Arizona Board of Education regulations on student interaction and includes built-in safeguards for appropriate oversight and accountability. If you haven't activated your Parent Square account yet, it only takes a few minutes. You can use the invite email we recently sent or request another one from your school's front office. To update your contact information, you can still use the parent portal, where you can also check grades and attendance. One of the exciting features of Parent Square is the option to receive your messages in preferred language. With over 130 languages available, you can select your choice within the parent portal. For instructions and additional help, visit dysart.org/parentsquare. The adoption of Parent Square reflects our commitment at Dysart to continually improve and respond to your feedback. We hope you find this new tool valuable and use it to stay informed and engaged with us. Have a great day.
Welcome back to Dysart High School. We get you set for the second half between your Dysart Demons and the ALA West Foothills Guardians. Derek Diesner back with you. Dysart will send it deep to the Guardians to get things started here in the second half. A slow roller to the 30. It was picked up. A surprising move by Cannon Trithall to return that. Had he let it go, it would have gone out of bounds, and it would have been a penalty on the Demons. Instead, he picks it up and is tackled at the 39-yard line, where the Guardians will start with it, leading 35-7 in tonight's 3A Metro West Region Championship. ALA West Foothills 9-0 on the year, Dysart 7-2, but both teams perfect 4-0 in section play. Opening give to Johnny Garcia, and he takes it across the 50 into Dysart territory. And just like that, ALA West Foothills moving the ball, and we've got a player down for Dysart. He got tangled up with offensive lineman number 70, Noah Insko. Insko had a tough time getting up, but he ended up popping up off the turf. But for the Dysart defensive lineman, he is still down, and the training staff will head on out to check on him. In the first half, Robert Vandenbosch went down for Dysart. We didn't see him come back into the game, and I'm looking on the sideline for him and don't currently see him. So unless he is on the field right now, my guess is he is done for the evening. We'll step aside for 30 seconds as they continue to attend to the down player for Dysart. 35-7 our score. We'll be back right after this.
What is your name? Jesus Ibarra. In the future, I want to be like a technician. There's only one trip I've gone for. It was for like a Skills USA, and we went to like downtown Phoenix for like making golf carts. Just like getting the chance to do all these projects and stuff.
The player is still down on the field as the medical staff continues to attend to him. ALA West Foothills have sent their training staff out onto the field as well to check on him. And some of the officiating crew is also out there looking at the player that is down on the field. We'll take another break as they continue to attend to the young man. It looks like they're able to pick him up, so we will just keep it here. He's going to need some assistance off the field, but the good thing is he was able to get up. It looks like it is lineman Minchel Diolivo, the junior. He's having a tough time putting pressure on his right leg right now as they help him get off of the field. They're going to get the table out to put him on, and we hope that he'll be all right. First down and 10 for the Guardians. Ball at the 46-yard line on the sweep. A first down run by Johnny Garcia. And the Guardians picking up right where they left off in the first half.
The run results in a first down, first and 10.
Getting another large chunk play and moving the chains. We knew this Guardian team could put up points and do so in a hurry. Their defense also has held their own all season long, allowing just 19 points coming into tonight. Pass is caught, and a touchdown from Hudson Mitten to Amir Hassan. They made that one look easy, and it is now 41-7 in favor of ALA West Foothills.
Amir Hassan for a touchdown for the Guardians to make it 41-7.
On to attempt the PAT is Brett Sauls. Carson Callister to hold. And Sauls' kick is up and through. He is a perfect 6 of 6 on PA attempts tonight. 42-7, ALA West Foothills leads Dysart. We'll take a break and be back right after this.
I'm Michaela here with DSB with Noah Franco. How are you feeling about today?
Feeling really good, hoping to medal. This is my first year in cross country, so I've just been trying to stay consistent, like running every day and just like training with my more experienced teammates.
Hi, I'm Dana here with DSV, and we are here with
Riker Yeager.
How did you feel about the race?
I felt pretty good. I feel like I finished strong. I got top 10, so I felt pretty good overall. I got a 19 flat, but today I got a 19.8. I like that. It keeps me in shape. It always gets me up and ready. I just love the scoring thing.
Welcome back to Dysart High School. ALA West Foothills keeping the foot on the gas as they now lead the Dysart Demons by a score of 42-7. Derek Diesner back with you. Dysart looking to get back on the scoreboard. No team has scored more than 7 points on this ALA West Foothills team this season. They are flexing their muscles here tonight. Dysart hung with them early on, but since it's been all Guardians. Sauls sends it deep. It'll take a couple of bounces, be picked up. Pitch over to Hinchy. And Hinchy taken down at about the 16-yard line after Avion Bailey picked it up. The Guardians allowed 6 points in their second game of the year at Wickenburg when they won 41-6. They played a close, low-scoring game at Peoria back on September 13th when they won just 7-6. I wish I was at that game. Love to see how that one played out. And then just a few weeks ago on October 11th, they traveled down to Yuma and won by a final of 37-7. Other than that, the Guardians have given up no points besides the 7 they've allowed to Dysart here this evening. We'll see if the Demons can put a few more points on the scoreboard. They lose a couple on that first down. It'll be second down and 12 from the 19-yard line for the Demons. Roman will work out a gun. Javon Christmas is there. They'll pitch it over to Avion Bailey. And he tried to get back to the line of scrimmage, and I believe he did, but that'll set up a third down and 12 for Dysart.
Isaac Morales on that tackle. It'll be third and long.
On third and 12. Ball at the 18-yard line. Isaiah Roman out of the gun. 2 receivers to the near side, 1 up top. He's flanked by a pair of tailbacks. Roman calls for it. Low snap. Feels the rush. Steps in and is dropped. In on the sack is Zion Agbauer. Javon Christmas running with it.
Isaiah with an incredible play to get that ball to Javon, and then Javon with a...
I don't know how Isaiah Roman got that off to Javon Christmas, but he did.
First down.
And that'll be good for a first down. It looked like Roman was sacked. He somehow gets it off to Javon Christmas, who comes up clutch for Dysart as he'll head to the sideline to get a breather on this first and 10 from the 32. Clock at 8:35. The Demons quickly rushing off an extra player. 2 receivers to the near side, 1 up top. They'll send that man in motion. Isaiah Roman going to keep it. And Roman is tackled just shy of the 30-yard line. It'll be second down and 12. Ball at the 30 for the Demons.
Second down.
Roman to work out of the gun. Tailback split out to his right. 2 receivers to the near side, 1 up top. ALA West Foothills showing blitz. Roman feels it. Flush from the pocket, throws it, looks for his man, and it's intercepted. It looked like Avion Bailey had reached over the defender. He was unable to do so, and Carson Callister with the INT. He already had a 50-yard punt return for a touchdown, and now give him 1 INT on the evening as well. And the Guardians will take over at the 40-yard line, first and 10, with 7:27 to go in this third quarter of play. Clock is running. 2 receivers up top. And now ALA West Foothills going to be forced to burn a timeout as they were not set offensively. We'll take a break with them. 7:15 to go in this third quarter. We'll be back right after this.
My name is Javon Christmas. I'm in Sports Med 1-2, and I'm a junior in high school. I joined Sports Med to better learn about my body and how to better take care of it, especially with being an athlete. I feel like that'll help a lot in certain things that I do. Oh, most definitely I have, how to better take care of your body when certain things happen, or like if you pull a certain muscle or anything like that. Last year I got injured while playing football, and being in this class has like helped me like realize how to better take care of my body after an injury. I definitely look forward to the labs. I feel like those are really good. I'm a very hands-on person, so I feel like, if I'm hands-on with the things that I'm learning, it helps me better understand it a lot. Mr. Shula told me a lot about the labs and everything. There's a lot more hands-on things in 3-4. And, that sounds really interesting to me, and I just want to better learn about my body. I'm learning about it right now, but I want to go like deeper into the subject, And I suggest all you guys join SportsMed. This is a great, amazing class, and it'll really benefit you in your future if you plan on playing any sports, like basketball, football, anything like that. This is an amazing class to be in. I recommend it to everybody.
So coming out of the break, the first play was a quick pass over to Carson Callister. He got across the 50, and when he was going down around the 40, got stripped. Dysart comes away with it, and they'll have it 1st and 10 from the 42. Quick pass up top is complete for a Demon first down. Dropped at the 45 in West Foothills territory, and Dysart moving in the right direction, trailing 42-7 with under 7 minutes to play in this third quarter. 1st and 10 from the 44. Isaiah Roman out of the gun, one receiver up top, two to the near side. Roman has time, slings it, pass is caught right at the sticks, and we'll see where they spot him. Donovan Hinchy with a grab, and it looks like he might be about a yard short as the ball is spotted at the 35. Dysart quickly to the line of scrimmage. Roman out of the gun. They look to sideline for the play call. 6 minutes to go in this third quarter. Javon Christmas to the left of Roman. They'll send Bailey in motion. Roman heaves it up, and this pass is caught off of the deflection. Unable to catch it was Hinchy. He had it and dropped it, but the good news is it wasn't intercepted. So it'll be 3rd down and 1 for Dysart.
On the deflection, it'll be 3rd and short.
On 3rd and 1, they'll get on the ball. Isaiah Roman hesitated. Did he get the nose of the ball at the first down marker? ALA West Foothills saying no. And it looks like they're going to spot him just short. Now they're moving the ball right at the sticks, and they're going to give him the first down. 1st and 10 for the Demons. Ball at the 34. Roman out of the gun. 2 receivers to the near side. High snap. Roman controls. Slings it. Pass caught right at the 30. And taken down there is Donovan Hinchy to set up a 2nd and manageable. Dysart making a couple of substitutions. You see Tavon Manley coming into the game. Preston Fisher. Head coach John Ganados going to his bench here in this second half, bringing in some of the younger guys. Roman out of the gun. 2 receivers to the near side. Gives it on the fake give by Isaiah Roman. It looked like he was going to hand it off to Javon Christmas. He kept it and scampers out of bounds right at the marker where they started. So it'll be 3rd down and 5. No gain on play. Avion Bailey comes to the sideline as Donovan Hinchy checks back in. Bailey gets the play call. He will stay in. Tavon Manley back to the sideline. Clock is running. 3:50 to go in this third quarter of play. A long drive here for Dysart. Roman out of the gun. Christmas to his right. Roman gonna roll to the near side. Looking. He's gonna tuck it and run. Gets the first down as he's taken down around the 23-yard line. And that'll move the chains and keep the clock moving. 1st and 10 for the Demons. 3:15 to go in this third quarter of play. Dysart running the hurry-up offense here. Roman out of the gun. Christmas to his left. 2 receivers to the near side. Avion Bailey goes in motion. He'll get it on the jet sweep. Avion Bailey trying to get around that corner and tackled out of bounds. May have gotten a yard. Cannon Trithall on the tackle for ALA West Foothills.
Avion on the end round for a short gain. Cannon Trithall on the tackle.
Ball is at the 23-yard line, so he may have picked up a couple of inches on that end around. Roman out of the gun. 2 receivers to the near side. 2 up top. Christmas to his left. Bailey again in motion. Fakes the give. Turns around. Throws it up. And that pass was short. His receiver was all sorts of turned around as flags come flying in. We'll see if pass interference is called, and it is. So Dysart moving closer and closer as they are approaching that red zone. With this penalty, they should be in the red zone. We'll see where it's spotted. The umpire now moves the ball. Looked like he was a little confused at first. Now he spots it just shy of the 11-yard line, and the Demons are in the red zone. And because of where this ball is spotted, technically Dysart can still get one more first down before having to get a touchdown. It'll be 1st and 10, ball at the 12-yard line. Roman out of the gun. Gives it to Javon Christmas. Christmas around the corner. Did he get in? He did. Touchdown, Demons. With that touchdown, Dysart now with the most points in a game against this ALA West Foothills team. Now they're trying to spot it. It may have been short.
A holding penalty on Dysart.
They're going to call a holding penalty on the Demons, a late call. And the home fans cannot believe it. It's going to be first down, and it looks like 11. Ball spotted at the 13-yard line. Roman out of the gun. Christmas to his left. Bailey in motion. Roman feels the pressure, and he's dropped just outside of the 20-yard line. The offensive line has had a tough go of it all evening long. In on the sack was Zion Agbor. Agbor, the sophomore, came into tonight 42 tackles, 19 of which were tackles for a loss. Under a minute to go in this third quarter of play. It's 2nd and 17 for the Demons. Ball right at the 20-yard line. Three receivers to the near side, 1 up top. Roman out of the eye with Christmas behind him. Pitch to Avion Bailey on the end around. Bailey going to work it to the far sideline, showing a burst of speed. And he was pushed out of bounds prior to getting across. And another penalty going against Dysart. Oh, this has been rough for the Demons. Hands to the face on the hold, and this will bump them back. They'll put the ball down at the 27-yard line. It's going to be 2nd and 25. Clock is running with under 10 seconds. Dysart trying to get to the line quickly. 3 receivers to the near side, 1 up top. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Roman got him to jump. It's going to be encroachment on the defense, and they're going to get a free play to end this third quarter. They will actually wind the clock, let it go, and that will do it for the third quarter of play. After 3 quarters, it's ALA West Foothills 42, Dysart 7. We'll be back with the fourth and final quarter right after this.
Hi, I'm Angel, here at Pitchfork Productions, reporting on the College and Career Fair. On October 24th, from 6 to 8 p.m., Dysart Unified School District hosted its annual College and Career Fair. Programs throughout our districts were present, including film and TV, photography, automotive, culinary, and graphic design. Each program had a college or career representative accompany every program. Students from 5th to 11th grade were invited. Thank you to everyone who attended and participated. I hope to see everyone there again next year. Now, let's get back to studio.
12 minutes on the clock as we get ready to start the fourth and final quarter of play. Dysart trails ALA West Foothills 42-7. Derek Diesner back with you. Dysart is driving, but they've had some mental mistakes at the tail end of this drive, and because of it, it's 2nd and 18. Ball at the 22-yard line. Roman gave it to his tailback on a misdirection, and the ball was fumbled by CJ Ortega. The Guardians get the loose ball and will take over with 11:45 to go on the clock. That is not how you want to start this fourth quarter of play. It looked like earlier in that drive, just a few plays ago, that Dysart was on the scoreboard for the second time of the evening, but a holding penalty called the touchdown back. A timeout will be called by Dysart. 11:41 to go in the game, 42-7 our score. We'll take a break and come back right after this. $11:41 to go in this game. 42-7 ALA West Foothills leads Dysart in tonight's 3A Metro West Region Championship. ALA West Foothills currently ranked 2nd in 3A. Dysart ranks 16th in 3A play. It's the final week of the regular season as the playoffs will begin next week. 16 teams make it to the playoffs. The first round is next Friday, November 8th. Games start at 7 p.m. at the higher seeds. Dysart hoping to get a spot. They would have locked it up with a win tonight. And a big run down the sideline. Did he ever step out of bounds? He did not, and Carson Callister takes it 76 yards for the score. Wow. It has been big play after big play for ALA West Foothills, and they have torched the Dysart defense with their ground game here this evening. We have not seen big throws by Hudson Mitten because he's been able to hand it off to his tailbacks and let them do all of the work. PAT is up and good by Brett Sauls. It is now 49-7 in favor of ALA West Foothills. We'll take a break and be back right after this.
Did you know Dysart Schools offers free full-day kindergarten for our community? Deliver high-quality education aligned with Arizona academic standards. Students learn foundational skills through hands-on, real-life experiences. We even have special area classes where our kiddos get to experience art, music, and physical education. Enroll today and come experience all Dysart has to offer.
11:19 to go in this contest. It's 49-7 in favor of ALA West Foothills after a 76-yard rushing touchdown by Carson Callister. And the Dysart offense hoping to make amends for the last drive where they almost got their second score of the game, but due to a holding penalty, it was called back, and they turned it over later in that drive. Sauls will put it on the ground. It'll be returned from the 32 and sliding down at the 38 is Tevon Manley, and that is where the Dysart offense will start with it. Isaiah Roman and Javon Christmas heading back out onto the field, hoping to get something going. You hope this isn't the last game for the Dysart Demons this year. It has been an incredible year. They got off to a slow start. They dropped their season opener at Santan Foothills 29-14. And then in their home opener in the second week of the season, they lost a heartbreaking game here at home against River Valley by a final of 41-32. And since then, they've rattled off 7 straight victories heading into tonight's game. And tonight, we've seen a completely different Dysart team than we've seen all year, as this pass is dropped by Avion Bailey. So Dysart will have to wait and see if they get an at-large bid. Tomorrow, the playoff brackets are released at 9 a.m. There are 7 sections in 3A football, so there's 7 teams that are guaranteed to get in by winning their section or conference. That leaves 9 at-large bids. Will Dysart be one of those 9? We will find out tomorrow at 9 a.m. as this pass is underthrown and intercepted by Isaac Morales. ALA West Foothills has the ball at the 45-yard line in Dysart territory with 9:47 left in the game. And now they'll start running the clock. I believe they'll have a running clock now the remainder of the game. 49-7 our score. ALA West Foothills continues to leave their starters out there, which is surprising for a team that's going to be fighting for a long playoff run. You don't really want an injury to happen when you don't need your guys out there, but they're going to leave them on the field. And you know this Dysart team will play hard to the very end. Head coach John Ganados is all about playing till the very end and wants that tough mentality out of his players. So even though they're down 49-7, they're not hanging their heads. They're still playing hard. And all of their starters are still out on the field. Both teams are. Clock is under 9 minutes now here in this fourth quarter. On second down and 11, Mitten will work out of the gun. Man in motion. They'll give it to him on the end around. Still on his feet and scampers out of bounds around the 35-yard line. That was Dom Bove on the end around. First time we've called the junior's name here this evening.
That carry by Don Bove makes it about 3rd and 3.
3rd and 4 for ALA West Foothills. Mitten will work out of the eye. Man in motion is Bove. They'll give it to him on the end around, and he's got a lot of running room. There is a flag down Bove is right at the goal line, but I have a feeling this play is coming back, and it is. Mitten knew it as he talked to the referee. There's a reason there was that big hole for Bove, and they'll bring it back. Mitten's letting his teammates know it. He knows exactly who it was called on. That's a leader right there and a captain. He's going and talking to his offensive lineman as that penalty was called on number 77, Aiden Watson, the sophomore. It'll be 3rd down and about 13. Ball spotted at the 48-yard line for the Guardians. Couple of late substitutions for ALA West Foothills. Bove will come back out onto the field, line up closest to us. Man in motion, they'll have 3 receivers up top and a penalty called on both ends. ALA West Foothills clapping that it's on Dysart, and it is. So after that hold by the Guardians, they'll pick up some yards back now after the mistake by the Dysart defense. It'll be 3rd down and 8, ball at the 43-yard line for ALA West Foothills. Out of the gun is Mitten. Man in motion. Mitten going to throw it up top. Caught by Callister. Callister, few jukes, remains on his feet, puts on the afterburners. I believe I saw a flag come flying in. Callister dropped down at the 20. We'll see if there was a flag on the field. I see it at the 25. The umpire's going to go and talk it over. And they're going to move this ball back.
Holding penalty will move the Guardians back.
It'll be spotted at the 35-yard line, but that still will be good for a 1st down for ALA West Foothills as the clock continues to run under 5.5 minutes. So 1st and 10 from the 35. 3 receivers to the near side, 1 up top. Kenyon Rosenthal in the backfield with Hudson Mitten. Mitten under center. Quick throw to the near side. Pass is caught inside the 25, inside the 20, and going out of bounds near 15 is Johnny Garcia. He almost fumbled that ball in bounds, but was able to get out of bounds before that ball fully came out. 1st and 10 for the Guardians. They'll spot it at the 18. Under 4.5 to play. 3 receivers up top. 1 to the near side. They'll sling it out. Pass is caught. 1st down and more. And walking into the end zone is Johnny Garcia. That is his 4th reception touchdown of the year. And the Guardians continue to lay it on as it is now 55-7. Clock continues to run. I thought it stopped, though, on a score. They haven't stopped it yet. On to attempt the PAT is Brett Sauls. And Sauls drills it. He's now a perfect 8 of 8 on PATs. It's 56-7, 3:28 to go in this 4th quarter of play. We'll step aside and be back right after this. Under 3 minutes to play. That clock continues to run. I'm pretty positive it needs to stop after scores, but the refs aren't saying anything. The coaches aren't saying anything, so we're just going to continue to play like this. We'll see if Dysart's able to get a score on this possession, as right now they are tied with Yuma High School with 7 points, is the most scored on this Guardian team. An onside kick recovered at the 48-yard line by Tevin Manley. Clock at 2 minutes and 5 seconds for Dysart, so they'll have a short field. Can the offense do something with it? Donovan Hinchy, Avion Bailey still out on the field. Isidro Franco, Shamir Harge. And Harge will be a big part of this offense next season for Dysart. Isaiah Roman out of the gun, trying to tell his one receiver to get off the field, and finally he does. It's one of the young men called up off of the JV team on the end around. Trying to get across the 50, goes down right at the 49. That's Isidro Franco on the run. 1:05 to go in this game. Dysart might get 1 or 2 more plays off. Roman out of the gun, 2 receivers up top, 1 to the near side. Gonna give it to his tailback. Harge on the carry. 30 seconds left. We'll see if Dysart runs one more play or if that's it. Be 3rd down and 8. Roman looking to his sideline. 17 seconds now. Gets in that huddle. They are going to try and run one more play. 10 seconds left on the clock. Harge lined up to his left. 2 receivers up top, 1 to the near side. 4 seconds, 2 seconds. Roman's going to let it run down, and that will do it. ALA West Foothills are your 3A Metro West Region champions following tonight's 56-7 victory. With the win, ALA West Foothills finishes off the regular season a perfect 10-0, 5-0 in section play. With the loss, Dysart falls to 7-3 overall, 4-1 in section play. ALA West Foothills has secured their spot in the 3A playoffs. Dysart will wait for tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. when the 3A playoff bracket is announced. 16 teams make it. There's 9 at-large bids. Will they be one of them? You'll have to stay tuned tomorrow for that. Want to thank our entire DSB Live crew for all of their hard work here this evening. I'm Derek Diesner saying so long from Dysart High School, where the final score, ALA West Foothills 56, Dysart 7. Have a great evening, everyone.
Yeah.